If you were watching the non-farm payrolls last Friday in the foreign exchange market, you would have been shocked, as was the entire trading world was shocked, by the huge difference between the forecast data and the actual data that was released when the non-farm payrolls came out last Friday. And so that caused some big moves on commodities and currencies and could indicate a change in direction for some of our trades that we have been taking the last couple of months. So that's what we're going to look at in this weekly analysis. So let's jump in and get started. Hello everybody, this is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com/profile. That's my website you see there on the screen, where you can go to find out more information about Forex trading. So this week we start with our weekly analysis, which is for the second week of October, the 9th of October. And as usual, we will look at the high impact news. That's the fundamental news, which affects the movement of our commodities and currencies. And of course, we will review the profit and loss that we had from the trade setups that I shared with you last week. And then as usual, I will share my new pending orders that I have in place for this upcoming week. As usual, we kick off this weekly analysis video with a look at the fundamental news, where we go to the website forexfactory.com, so we can find out all the different high impact items that will be released during the week. So let's have a look at forexfactory.com. So here we are looking at the website forexfactory.com, and this is for the upcoming week of October, the second week of October, starting on the 9th. And we see we don't have too much news. It's a rather light week compared to last week. All right, nothing on Monday or Tuesday. The main high impact news items start on Wednesday. We have a couple of items on the U.S. economy, and then again on Thursday. We do have the main big one that we want to watch for, and that's the FOMC. Okay, that's at 1 a.m. Thursday morning or just after midnight Wednesday in Asia. Remember, these are the Asian times that you see here on the screen, so be sure to check forexfactory.com for your local times. Then on Thursday, we have the usual unemployment claims for the U.S. economy. And on Friday, a little bit more, and Saturday, which doesn't affect our movement of commodities and currencies on the weekend, but the Bank of England Governor Bailey is speaking. All right, so check forexfactory.com for these high-impact fundamental news items that will affect the movement of our currencies and commodities. And now we will have a look at the profit and loss that we had from the trade setups, which I shared with you last week. So looking at the trade setups that I shared with you last week, just to review the profit and loss that we had on the Euro-US, we had a sell limit, and that was executed on the last day of the week, okay, on Friday, and executed, and then came down and gave us 80 pips, all right, and then turned around, did a complete U-turn, went the opposite direction. So if you got out of that with the beginning of the U.S. market on Friday, you could have made 80 pips on the Euro-US. The odd U.S. was neutral, so we had no trade on that one. The New Zealand U.S. was a buy limit, okay, which executed on Thursday, and then went into a little bit of a loss, and then finally did with the closing of the U.S. session, gave us a total of 53 pips on the New Zealand U.S. buy limit. The pound U.S., we had a sell limit on that one, and that gave us 63 pips on Thursday. The USD CAD was neutral, so there was no trade on that one. I did not share anything with you on the UJ. On the pound New Zealand, we had a sell limit, which did execute, okay, early in the week. And however, it depends on where you placed your stop loss. With the pound New Zealand, I use a 200 pip stop loss. And we can see from the beginning of the opening of the order, we had a total of 191 pips. So my stop loss was not hit. It depends on where you place the stop loss. On the pound New Zealand, I use 200 pips because it moves more than any other currency pair. And I'm still in this trade, and it's starting to turn down now, and I believe that this will go into profit next week, this upcoming week on the 9th of October. The Euro CAD, unfortunately, did hit the stop loss. I put a 100 pip stop loss on the other currency pairs, and this one had a 162 pips the wrong direction. So the Euro CAD last week hit the stop loss. And now let's have a look at the pending orders that I have in place for this upcoming week starting on the 9th of October. Pending orders are the best way to place trades in the foreign exchange market. That means that you're placing an order that will execute in the future. You have analyzed the charts and you're looking to get the best price, whether it's a buy or a sell order. And it means that you're not sitting and looking at the charts all day long, chasing candles, getting frustrated, things going the wrong way. Pending orders are the best way to trade in the foreign exchange market. So let's see what I've got set up for this upcoming week. With gold, I have a buy limit at 1828, 1828 on XAU USD, a buy limit. We have support now at 1828 and resistance at 1850. Let's see how the market opens with the Asian Pacific market on Monday. If we get a bit of a retracement, that will give me a better price at 1828. Gold has now turned bullish on the H4 chart. It's still bearish on day one, but with the dramatic news that we had on the non-farm payrolls last Friday, it appears that gold could be making a change in direction. So I have a buy limit on gold at 1828. Euro US, a buy limit at 1.0550. The AUD US, a buy limit at 0.6370. The New Zealand US, a buy limit at 0.5965. The Pound US, a buy limit at 1.2200. The USD CAD, a sell limit at 1.3700. The UJ, no trade setup. After we had the news last week that the Central Bank of Japan might be coming in to support the Japanese yen, we had a big move on the UJ last week, but as is often the case, nothing happens. Then the Japanese yen continues to go down. So I'm just waiting to see how the market is going to react to that news from the Central Bank of Japan last week. The Pound New Zealand, I have a sell limit with the entry price at 2.0465, and the Euro CAD, a buy limit at 1.4450. And before I sign off, I would just like to share with you an announcement that I made several weeks ago about CopyTrade. CopyTrade is a platform where if you don't have time for trading or you're not interested in learning how to trade, you can still make income from the foreign exchange market. Simply follow, copy, and earn. For more information on that, just go to my website, rickrayfx.com/CopyTrade. It will tell you how to get started. And for those of you who are a little bit more advanced in your trading, you've certainly heard about trading robots or EAs or trading apps, automated trading apps, ChatGPT. All of these things can be implemented to make income from the foreign exchange market. And I have a dedicated website for that. I've been using EAs, trading robots, automated trading apps for more than 5 years. So if you want more information on how to get started, I have a dedicated website at prosperityrisingea.com. Go there and find out more information about how you can get started with automated trading apps and generate income from the foreign exchange market. Okay, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Any comments or inquiries, just let me know and I will get back to you. I'll see you again in the next video. This is Rick Ray signing off.